Welcome everyone to the first Mage Rage of January 2020, where it is time for us to have our usual start in getting some wood. Now, unfortunately, they have decided that the spells will be chosen in advance. In other words, we don't get to select our spells this much, just the order in which we get them, and yeah, I'm not exactly fond of the loadout for this week, and I hope they at least change every week because I can't think of a spell loadout which interests me less than the one I got for this week. Yikes. I may be doing this without using too many spells. We shall see. Because the spells this week are revealing. Okay, I usually take revealing, so no problem with that one, but except we're going to use some light and seeing where the mobs are located. That's not going to be grand in any way. Slowness, a spell that I never even consider wanting to use. Levitation, well, I'll see if I could figure out how to use that because I never had any incentive to use that one either. And I suspect that if it's a case where something that I really well, maybe if I'm off of a cliff and I need to jump off, I could cast slowness on myself and then jump off. I guess that's a possibility. But outside of that, yeah, not much use I'll have on that. Pain, uh, pain, yeah. Pain is one of my least favorite spells. So, yeah, I don't see me wanting to reach for that one all that often. And then finally, lava. I do use lava. In fact, that's my primary offensive spell. My primary offense, though, is, of course, just, oh, good grief. All right, let's see. Yellow glazed terracotta, green concrete, yellow wool, dark oak leaves, spruce leaves. Well, there's plenty of spruce in the area. I just need to get some iron in order to do that. Some glowstone that is going into the nether. A cactus, a gold block, and of course a honeycomb block. So we are going to have to find some bees somewhere. All right. So that's going to be quite an ordeal. Whee! It appears that I am going to need some shears and a bucket. Those are going to be the most important things I can get, which means iron. So iron's going to be very important. Oh, I can't even pick up the coal yet because I don't have a pick. Well, actually, I should at least take care of the pick side. In fact, this is a good place to pick up a few items, so to speak. Let's see. We are going to need a wooden pick, and I could easily get a stone upgrade pretty quickly. Good. Oops. Now, let's get this here. This is going to take a little bit of a while, so let's get the stone as quickly as possible because it takes a while to mine this stuff, especially with a wooden pick. I think that's all I'm going to need from wooden. Then I could actually start out with stone tools. There you go. And okay, we get a stone axe. We don't need a wooden axe. And so those are the two main things I'm going to, well, let me get a shovel because I am going to need to collect clay if I'm going to get the glazed terracotta unless I find a find some badlands, because if I get my cactus from the badlands, then because I do need cactus for, well, I need a cactus itself, and I'm also going to need some green dye, so I'll need at least 2 pieces of cactus. But if I'm able to find one, I should be able to find 2, right? I figure if we can find some badlands, then I should be able to get some terracotta pretty quickly. There we go. And there. Okay. I think that's enough for now, because I want to get a move on, see how far I can get. Then I can go and head on down for the underground when it gets to be sunset as usual. There you go. So we have some sheep and some llamas. I am going to need, oh, I will need some yellow. So let's get a dandelion while we're going around here. But, oh, well, let's see. How many sheep? I was thinking about needing shears to get the wool, but I actually don't need that because we've got 4 sheep right here. So I'll just collect this plus some mutton, and I will be, actually I could always do this in the other order since I'm only going to get 1 out of them anyway. But, oh well, I guess some habits are just hard to break. I don't want to go and do it the wrong way when I actually have the proper equipment. All right, so that, oh yeah, 3. Wait, I only needed 1 yellow wool. Why am I doing? Oh, no, don't ask me why. I guess I'm just so used to trying to get a bed or something like that, despite the fact, of course, you can't sleep in Mage Rage, so it doesn't matter. Well, let's see. I do have 2 yellow left, so I won't have any trouble whatsoever. And when I need the yellow glazed terracotta later on. All right, let's head on around here and see what we've got. Anyway, this is the first Mage Rage of the new year. So the second year of Mage Rage is now beginning. Now, Mage Rage started, I believe, in February, because that was January tends to take off. Oh, Dark Oak Forest. Oh, wonderful. Simply wonderful. And the reason why I'm saying that is, of course, because, well, let's see if I can actually cast a. How does this work? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, that shows you that I can't aim for the life of me. And you wonder why I don't want to use the lava spell. I mean the levitation spell. That shows you right there. Is I don't want to use it on myself. I actually wanted to use the slowness spell, but being able to switch spells quickly is not part of what I'm doing. I was trying to aim for the water, which I was doing very, very poorly, as you can see there. So perhaps the selecting whatever that spell was. Actually, I probably should have just on the. Oh yeah, that's what. Right, because this is just bringing me back to here. Probably should have just tried to get to slowness quickly, and that may have helped. Let's see, how am I doing? Ooh, yikes. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. Who knows? Maybe I could find something useful. Or something deadly. Uh, Not particularly useful. Oh well. It was worth a shot, though. See, we are sort of on the boundary for iron, because iron's the main thing that I need, right? Is there any iron down there? No, just a skeleton. Run away! Run away! Run away! Alright. I'm not ready to face skeleton. Oh, good grief. It's sunset already? Ah. Well then, I guess this is where I need to go for the night. Ah, well. Time to start digging. Preferably without getting killed by a skeleton. Hey, ouch! I said preferably without being killed. Some people are rude. Yeah, skeletons. They just don't understand the concept of being nice. Yeah, no, they just shoot first and ask questions later. And most of them don't even bother asking the questions bit. Yeah. Now, where were we? Trying to get out of here, probably. Now, I will just want to see if I could find some oh. Now, actually, I still have this revealing spell. Alright. There you go. Now. Yeah. Well, fortunately, I do my own mining often enough that I'm not going to be totally lost without the mining or telekinesis spell, but it is nice to have them around to make things go a little faster on occasion, especially when you need to do things like get obsidian, as I must do in this one. I know I wasn't discussing that too much, but yes, I will be needing obsidian at some point. And that means, well, actually, there are ways of doing that without it. I suppose I don't need to get a diamond and obsidian. Well, okay, I still need the obsidian, but I could make obsidian using the lava spell since we at least have a source of lava, and I could just drop water into the right spot. All right. In fact, a bucket of water is why I'll be needing a bucket because I might be lucky and handle some things concerning water, but in order to find water and lava right, the perfect spots in which to. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Yikes, 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 yikes. Alright, you? Okay, fine. I want to close this up. Yep, and I got how many pieces there? 6. And I absolutely need 5. Well, of course, that also depends on. Oh, that's nice. It's about that. It depends. Do I need an iron pick in order to harvest glowstone? Not completely sure because in the Nether, I do have a couple of surprises in there when I found out that you could harvest quartz with a wooden pick, which was, well, I guess it's a type of stone. Didn't think about it that way. All right, now let's see. What I want to do is, first of all, let's get a furnace so I could start out that. I'll be able to get a. There you go. Actually, wool, that's good. All right. Probably I should have started on the mutton first. I could eat while this is going on. That would have been a good idea. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just let that go like that. Then I'll switch that over as soon as things get around to this. Yellow wool is the only thing I've got so far. I'd still need the green and all that fun stuff. I've got one piece of coal there. I don't need the yellow dye all that much. The raw mutton. See, leaves. I'll be able to get leaves. Okay, actually, this is a reasonably good place relative to the dark oak leaves. All right, good. I'll be able to collect those in the morning, assuming the thunderstorm dies out. I've got a spruce sapling here if I have trouble finding another spruce area, but probably the first time I die, I'll have no trouble getting around into there. 5, 6, 7. Good. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to... Oh, of course, that coal came out there because I took that out earlier. Yeah, that's right. So I figure, get this, have a little something to eat, and we'll all be fine, right? Yeah. Good. And let's see. I want... What did I want to do with this? I can't remember. Oh, I could at least make some shears. Alright, and I will... Okay, good, and I'll sacrifice that for the final one. And that should take care of everything. Now I've got something to eat, and I'm going to need an iron pick, and I also need a shield. Yes, a shield! Alright, so we have shears, we have shield, a pick. No, I can't make a pick right now because I need... Oh. No, I can make that. Right. Yeah, I think I'll barely need that. Yeah, I thought so. That's the way the timing goes a little bit. Alright, let's see. I'll need this for an iron pick. Good. And then I will need a bucket. And I'll have to figure out later on what to do with the last one. But I may just have to keep it in reserve just in case I need... Food! Food! Yes. Delicious, nice food. What I don't like is the thunderstorm. Is there anything else I need though before I get along with stuff? I don't think so. Would be nice to have an iron axe. I don't really want to do that yet. So let's just do a little bit more digging until we get the signal that it's morning. So with the thunderstorm, I may wind up having to stay here a little bit longer than usual. Because I certainly... Oh, now I know what I wanted sticks for before. Yes, of course. Torches! Torches. Good. Now, there you go. Now let's see if I can get another bit of iron so that I could have plenty. Plenty of iron is a good thing to have in a situation like this. Oopsie daisy. Aha. Not a good place to fall, I think. Not a good place at all. I think I will do that. Just go that way. If one way doesn't work, then you try another. That's my motto there. So how are we doing for time right now? 16. We should be getting pretty close to the end of the day, but unfortunately, mages don't sleep, so they can't get rid of thunderstorms. So I may be in, and it's even worse that you wind up having maybe to stay in here for longer than intended. I suppose if it's... Ooh. Oh, maybe the thunderstorm is over? Well, that's good. And it's the end of day one, so let us head up and see what's up here. I think that'd be this away. Well, we still have a thunderstorm. Which probably means we still have creepers and all sorts of stuff like that. Well, that didn't sound good. Hmm. Well, the problem is we've got. Well, I can deal with a spider. Should be able to deal with a spider. Trouble is, there are probably other nasty things in the area also. And that's even if we don't consider the idea of lightning. There's a nice, beautiful spruce tree that I can use. And there's the dark oak. So I've got the things that I really want to get, but I know my record. If I go out, I get killed. That's the way things go in this place. Well, I guess it's time for more digging, and I'll keep on digging until this treacherous thunderstorm decides to subside. Actually, with the thunderstorm waiting and all that stuff, how about we take a break here and I'll meet you again when the thunderstorm ends for the next episode of the Mage Rage for January 2020.